36-19 for Kristo Heiman. And currently fourth. And also Dennis Laukesaar's time today 40-28 and Thomas Kubelka 39-17. And then we are waiting for Artem Popov, Russia. He has been on the second last control and coming there. And at the same time, Aleksi Niemi comes to 3.7 kilometers. He's only 6 seconds behind Øystein Kvaløsterbo. Suomalaiset tasatahtiin. Siimo Sassa Niemi 5 ja 6 sekuntia perästä Øystein Kvaløsterboa 3,7 kilometrissä, kun Artem Popov tulee nyt loppusuoraan. MS Parmaa suomalaisseuraa edustavaa venäläinen tulee ottamaan kärkipaikan tässä vaiheessa. Artem Popov from Russia will be taking the lead at the moment. Now represented also for Suuta, nowadays MS Parma here in Finland, and Popov takes the lead with the time 34-21, 25 seconds ahead of Søren Schwarz. Popov, Schwarz, Ingord, Rainer, Smithord is the order here at the finish. And it doesn't take so long time when we have Øystein Kvaløsterbo also here. Österbo leading at 4.8 kilometers by 18 seconds. Øystein Kvaløsterbo tullut nyt tuonne 4,8 kilometrin johtaan siellä 18 sekunnilla Popovia.
Siinä myös ehkä lähestulkoon legendoihin lukettava Jyrki Nieminen leimaa maalissa. Jyrki on ollut muistaakseni edustamassa Suomen nuorempana tällä hetkellä 15.
Varmaan oli. Epävirallinen silloin, kun mä olin viimeisessä epävirallisessa MM-kisossa, niin seuraava oli MM-kisossa.
Katsotaan, täällä on avoinna 44. Hyvin on Marko oppinut lukessa ruuhun. Pyyrä. Aika vähän on enää ja sitten siirrytään siihen todella kovien raastajien tulemiseen.
Olli Ojanoha johtaa miesten kisaa 1,2 kilometrissä. Ja nyt sinne lähestyy Emil Svensk, kova ruotsalainen seuraavana. Einari Heinaron aika on mennyt ohi. Einari on siellä 47 sekuntia, eli aivan tasoissa Siimosaksen ja Niemen kanssa 1,2 kilometrissä, joten tasaista on suomalaisittain nyt kun Svensk tulee.
Ja loppusuoralla Jari Välikorpi ilmeettömästi tykittää. Jarski siirtyy kolmanneksi H35-sarjassa 37-27.
Mitä se on? Se sanoi, että out of memory. Suuntaseppojen Salla Saarijärvi 21 A-sarjassa menee kolmanneksi. Ja sitten katsotaan tuo Svenskin väliaika hetken kuluttua tuolta, miten mies etenee.
Nyt sanoit uudestaan käyntiin.
Ei se anna poistua tästä. Ei se anna poistua tuota oukosta.
Maaliin tulee Helena Matilainen 7. daamit 22. Ja Anastasia Routsi, Rasti Jyry, hän edustaa D40-sarjassa 15. Ja Antero Pulli 13. 42. 7, 34 jäljessä. Taisi olla Sörkka. Suvi Ylikylä, Rasti Karhut, naisten pääsarjassa Elitissä 21. on tällä hetkellä hänen tilansa. Ja Miikka Donner, onko susti tuu? Ottaa 5. sijan. Meinasi ihan Miikka päästä ohi sinne silmissämme. Tällä hetkellä 5. Tomi Kapiainen 5. myös. Ja hei, siellä tuli toi Österby. Onko mitään näkymää siellä?
Øystein Kvaløsterbo takes the lead at the finish by 39 seconds ahead of Artem Popov. Excellent race from the Norwegian. So Norwegian lead, Östervall Österbo just ahead of Artem Popov. Gap was 39 seconds, so very strong finish from Östervall Österbo.
Espoon suunnan Maija Raasekko maaliin ja loppusuoralla myös Hanna Vehkämäki. Iskanistojen Hanna Vehkämäki 25 tällä hetkellä. Näytti itävaltalaiselta pojalta siinä, joka tuli maaliin maailmankutissa.
Kyllä näin tuli. Matias Gürel 17. Matias Gürel taking the 17th place, 37.49 is time for Gürel.
Miesten eliitti näyttää olevan taputeltu. Tämän päivän osalta Antti Parjanne, Veli Kangas, Niklas Saramäki, Jarkko Huovila, Antti-Pekka Leskinen, Uli Veren, Sveitsistä Jussi Suna, Joonas Ahola, Mikko Huhtinen ja Simon Dukok 10 nopeinta tänään. Naisten vastaava Karolina Sundberg, Iina Westerlund, Paula Isomark, Hugo Gunell, Tuulia Viiperi, Sanni Kivelä, Sandrin Müller, Evelina Hirvonen, Pihla Otsamo ja 10. Sara Karvonen.
Ja nyt jännitetään, Otto Siimosas on varoitettu mies ja sieltä mies tulee selkääköyryssä, tullaan, että vippulat himpuu ja nyt tullaan kovaa ja Otto on menossa kärkeen. Aleksi Niemi tulee takaa yhtä kohta vauhdin, tämä on suomalaisten välieselittely ja nyt erinomainen hyvä veto. Alussa pikkasen tuli tappiota ykköselle mentäessä kakkoselle, mutta hyvin Otto on painanut tyylille uskollisesti kaikki pelissä. Ja näin on suomalainen kärjessä maalissa 33.12. Otto Simonsas taking the lead with the time 33.12. Ja sitten jännitetään milloin tuonne tulee Aleksi Niemi. Aleksi Niemi on 4,8 kilometrissä 6 sekuntia Otto Simonsasta edellä. The gap between the fins is only 6 seconds at 4.8 kilometers, and now we're waiting for Aleksi Niemi to come to the pre-warning here at the state pre-site competition center. Olli Ojalaho tulee 3,7 kilometriin ja mies jatkaa siitä, mihin alussa pääsi, eli kärkeen. 43 sekuntia Jon August Ostmuenia nopeampana ja eroa suomalaiskaksikkoon Niemen ja Simonsaksen on 1.15. Eli Ojalaho erittäin vahvassa vauhdissa. Ojalaho leading at 3.7 kilometers. Jon August Ostmuen has lost 43 seconds and the two Finns, Niemi and Simonsas. Simonsas who is leading here at the finish, 1:14, 1:15 behind at that place. And Emil Svensk had a good time pre-warning to 1.2 kilometers, but he didn't get his time to there. So we have to wait to what will be the pace of Emil Svensk after 3 kilometers. Magdalena Boström maaliin ja no ei tullut tuohon ruudulle heti Matleenan aikaa. Eiköhän sieltä kohta tarkistusten kautta tule. Rento oli kyllä Matleenan askellus. Rennokas.
Nyt tuli Matleenan aika. Matleenalla sijoitus 22, 7.59 kärkeen. Koukendaali ei ennen tullut. Maaliin tulee Rauno Aitio. Parkkirastin kova tykki.
Ja nyt käy Aleksi Niemi varoituksessa.
Ja tulee
pellolle. Ja nyt on tiukkaa taistelua. Ja vauhti näyttää siltä, että Aleksi on menossa kärkeen. Eroa tulee olemaan suomalaisten välillä noin 10 sekuntia puolensa tai toiseen. Vahva sprinteri Aleksi Niemi iskee sieltä tulemaan yhdessä Peter Hodgkinsonin kanssa. Kaksikko iskee kaikki pelissä. Hodgkinson and Niemi pushing last meters Louis Berger, Niemi is pushing Hutchinson is keeping the pace up. And they coming here. Niemi runtaa loppuun saakka ja taitaa ottaa kärkipaikan sen verran vahvasti. Tullaan näin. Ja maalilinjan yli 33.02, tasan 10 sekunnilla lyö Otto Simosaksen. Ja näin ollen suomalaiskaksikon johdolla mennään tätä kisaa eteenpäin. Aleksi Niemi taking the lead with the time 33.02. 10 seconds faster than Otto Simosas. Öystein Valöster on the third place, 40 seconds behind. Then Popov and Peter Hodgkinson 1 minute 30 seconds slower than Niemi, currently on 5th place. Tästä tämä kisa lähtee kuumenemaan niin sanotusti ja tuo kansainvälinen live-feedi, kuten myös Ylen lähetys lähtee varsin yli 3 liikkeelle. Siitä on hyvä lähteä tätä loppujännitystä seuraamaan. Suomalaisittain näyttää nyt melko hyvältä. Aleksi Niemi johtaa maalissa. Otto Simosas toisella ja kun sieltä Olli Ojanaho tulee vielä hyvää vauhtia. Ojanaho tullut tuonne 3,7, kuten totesin, kärjessä. Uusmumuen Norjasta 43 sekkaa perässä ja Uusmumuen tulossa kohta tuonne 4,8 kilometriin.
Varaisen Max Laurentina tulee maaliin ja hänen perässään Mikko Laine. Max 19 ja Mikko 15 sarjassansa. 2 minuuttia lähtöväliä.
Jon August Ostmoen nyt tuonne 4,8 kilometriin on siellä 45 sekuntia Aleksi Niemeän nopeampana. Joten nyt tuntuu siltä, että kun suomalaiset lyövät norjalaiselta kärkipaikan noiden Palösterpuun ollessa kolmantena, niin Uusmuen on sitä mieltä, että otetaan se takaisin norjalaisille. Ja vahvasti siltä näyttää tuolla vajaa kilometri ennen maalia. Tai aika tarkkaan kilometri ennen maalia. Jon August Uusmuen from Norway taking the lead at 4.8 kilometers. 45 seconds ahead of Aleksi Niemi. Otto Simosas on second place, on the third place at that place, 1 kilometer before finish. And also now we are waiting for Tour Nørskov to come to 3.7 kilometers. He is quite close to Olli Ojanaho, who is leading there. Only gap is only 36 seconds. Ojanaho, Nørskov, Uusmuen kärki 3,7 kilometrissä.
Norskovikin alkaa sieltä toipumaan, hänellä ilmeisesti on ollut jalkavaivoja. Muutaman vuoden takainen juniorikomeessa alkaa lyömään takaisin läpi itseään näihin miesten isoihin kekkereihin. Loppusuoralle tulossa Janne Nurminen. Käyttää hienosti käsensä siinä loppusuoralla ja vielä viimeiset räkäiset ja noin Janne Nurminen maaliin. 35 10 ja Mari Seppänen Ronald Gotria.
Aika vähän. Kato, kun eihän meidän ole halua sitä. Suomen kieltä ei väkisin. Ja sitten junan ruvetaan toisella.
Ja sitten Olli Ojanaho lähestymässä 4,8 kilometriä ja kello tykkää. Varoituksessa toimitaan nyt jo. Varoitusrastilla eli rastia ennen tuota 4,8. Nyt jo siellä 4,8. 54 sekunnilla kärkeen Uusmueniin nähden. Ja nyt pitää mielenkiinnolla odottaa, milloin saamme Emil Svenskistä väliaikoja. Saimme häneltä tuon varoituksen ykkösrastille, mutta sen jälkeen leima on ollut niin nopea, että se oli järjestelmään rekisteröitynyt. Katsotaan mitä vauhtia ruotsalainen tuolla pitää. Mutta siis Olli Ojanaho kärjessä 4,8 kilometrin kohdalla 54 sekuntia edellä. Norjalaisen Aleksi Niemi jäänyt 1,39 eli hurjaa vauhtia pitää. Helsingin suunnistajia nykyään ennustava Olli Ojanaho tuolla maastossa. Olli Ojanaho taking the lead at 4.8 kilometers, 27.48. 54 seconds faster than Jon Uusmuen. And then we're waiting to see the situation when Nørskov and Jarvis Westergaard and also Svensk are coming to 3.7 kilometers at their nurse curve is 36 seconds behind Ojanaho.
Onko se Norskokin siinä pellolla nyt?
Ei ole vielä Norsko tässä, vaan täältä tulee Rudolf Chernis. Rudolf Chernis. Jonaurus Usmuen tulee tässä ensin. Jonaurus Usmuen from Norway finishing here. Usmuen pushing very hard and taking the lead so far. And the gap to Aleksiniemi is 35 seconds. Usmuen kärkeen. Ja sitten odotetaan Usmuenin jälkeen. 3 minuuttia myöhemmin lähti Olli Ojanaho. Rudolf Chernis Latviasta seuraavana ja Chernis taistelee menossa viidenneksi. It's going to be fifth place for Chernis at the moment. 1:49 behind leading Usmuen. Einari Heinaro 9. tuolla 3,7 kilometrissä eroa Siimosakseen tuossa vaiheessa ja Niemeen vain 2-3 sekuntia. 2 sekuntia. Ja sitten tulee Emil Svensk, lähestyy 3,7 kilometriä. Ja Svensk pitää nyt sellaista vauhtia, että Ojanahokin joutuu taipumaan. Eli nyt alkaa kovat pojat tulla ja pitää vauhtia. Emil Svensk coming to the 3.7 kilometers. Man who was third in the sprint on Thursday. Junior World Champion from 2013 and the final breakthrough. It hasn't come. Is it going to be this season that Emil Svensk breaks through here in the World Cup competition? That will be seen. Olli Ojanaho varoitettu ja kohta on Suomi mies tuolla pellon reunassa. On menossa kärkeen yli minuutilla. Usmuen tulee taipumaan ja sieltä tulee Olli ja loikkaa pellolle ja nyt töppöstä eteenpäin. Tietää, että kovaa pitää tulla. Sieltä tulee Emil Svensk perässä hieman vielä kovempaa, mutta kovaa on myös Olli tänään tullut. Mies veti tintakausilla torstain sprintti, vaikka naama oli väärällään valokuvissa. Nyt tullaan semmoista iskua, että nuori Rovaniemen lähtöinen nykyään Helsingin suunnistaja edustava nuori mies runtaa tulemaan. Ja tässä on kyytiä. Hieno suoritus Olli Ojanaholta tänään. Mies ottaa kärkipaikan. Olli Ojanaho taking the lead. 31:18, 31:18 is the best time so far. 1 minute 9 seconds faster than Jon August Usmuen is Ojanaho here at the finish. At the same time, Emil Svensk comes to 3.7 kilometers, takes the lead by 1 minute and 1 second. Emil Svensk 3,7 kilometrin minuutin ja sekunnin nopeampana kuin Ojanaho tuohon pisteeseen. Eli kyllä sieltä ruotsalainen nyt tulee sellaista vauhtia, että voi meidän suomalaisten kannalta. Myös Pavlo Uskvarov, hyvä avaus. Uskvarovilta 1,2 kilometriin, parikymmentä sekuntia Ojanahoa hitaampana mies siellä leimaa. Ja suomalaisten täytyy jännittää sitten seuraavana Einari Heinaron tuloa. 6 minuuttia myöhemmin Einari lähti matkaan. Ja Heinaron tilanne tällä hetkellä on se, että mies on tuolla 3,7 kilometrissä 11, 2,17 perässä Emil Svenskia. Florian Schneider comes to 4.8 kilometers, 1:43 behind the leading Ojanaho at that moment. Also Nørskov from Denmark approaching that place and is a little bit behind leading Ojanaho. Lauri Sild, OVn virolaismies, on tulossa 1,2 ja tulee sinne aika lailla samaa vauhtia kuin myös Elias Kuukka. Elias Kuukka on tuolta käynyt 41 sekuntia Olli Ojanahoa hitaampana 1,2 kilometriä, mutta sieltä meiltä puuttuu tuo Emil Svenskin aika. Se on noin 10 sekuntia Ojanahoa nopeampi 1,2 kilometrissä. Joten tästä tämä kisa lähtee nyt tiivistymään. Mihail Olejnik from Poland, next one to finish here. Olejnik has used a little bit over 39, 40 minutes. Exactly the final time for Olejnik, 39.57 and currently 33rd place. And after Olejnik comes Artem Pachenko, Ukraine. Pachenko is going to take now currently 12th place after Björn Cederberg from Denmark. So situation at finish. Ojanaho, Kuzmuen, Niemi, Simosas, Valestebuu, Chernis, Popov, Hutchinson, Schwartz, Pulset, Ingord, top 10.
Prisma-rastin osalta vielä 6 näyttää olevan avoinna. Ja nyt sinne viimeiselle rastille menee se 6. henkilö. Katsotaan siellä. Noin teemataan. OK Trianin Joachim Stoll miesten pääsarjassa eli H21 Elitissä. Hän on käynyt siellä viimeisellä rastilla ja tulee nyt tähän loppuleimaan.
1,2 kilometriin Kauttihalan Steiver. 3 sekuntia oli aina hitaampana kakkospaikka, mutta muistan Emil Svensk siellä kulkee, eli tavallaan kolmospaikka. Joten tasaisesti tulee myös tuohon ryhmään Kauttihalan Steiver. From Norway, Steiver taking the second place, third place. We have Svensk maybe 10 seconds faster than Ojanaho at 1.2 kilometers. Then Kauttihalan Steiver now 3 seconds behind Ojanaho. Usparok, third, 23 seconds from Ojanaho, and then Lauri Silva also 4 seconds behind. And in that same group looks to be so that Tua Lassen also from Denmark is coming with Usparok and Sild. Pulset Ingord. When we have Florian Schneider from Switzerland. Schneider taking the 4th place behind Aleksi Niemi and just ahead of Otto Simosas. Florian Schneider Sveitsistä juuri siihen suomalaisten väliin 4. 3.20 loppuajalla. Florian Schneider 32.10 and takes the 4th place just between the Finns. Aleksi Niemi on 3rd place and Otto Simosas on 5th place. Ojanaho leading the race at the moment. Ja Emil Svensk lähestyy jo 4,8 kilometriä. Mutta ero on kaventunut Ojanahon nähden, kun tuossa varoitusrastilla 4,6 on enää 45 sekuntia, kun sitä oli 3,7 minuuttia 1 sekunti. Samaan aikaan suomalaisista seuraava mies Miika Kirmula. Angevin ankkureiden nuori mies lähestymässä tuota 1,2 kilometriä. Ja katsotaan, mikä on Kirmulan väliaika, kun hän leimaa 1,2 kilometrissä. Emil Svensk kärkeen 4,8 kilometrin tulossa. Katsotaan. Håkon Jaris Westergaard siellä leimaa, mutta on jo 1,31 Ojanahoa perässä. Ja 8 sekuntia Niemeä edellä. Ja nyt sinne tulee Emil Svensk samaan aikaan kun maaliin Tur Norskov finishing here on the 6th place, 1:57 behind Olli Ojanaho, 31:18 is time for Norskov. Emil Svensk takes the lead at 4.8 kilometers, 39 seconds ahead of Olli Ojanaho. Eli nyt tuo rako kapenee. 3,7 kilometrissä eroa 1,01, 4,8, 3,39 sekuntia. Mielenkiintoista nähdä, mitä tapahtuu. Bjarne Friedrich, Saksassa maali. Bjarne Friedrich from Germany, finishing and taking the 22nd place. 36.55. Eli nyt katsotaan, kapeneeko tuo ero kuinka paljon Ojanahon ja Svenskin välillä. Sitä on 39 sekuntia tällä hetkellä 4,8 kilometrin kohdalla, eli kilometri ennen maalia. Miika Kirmula. Olli Ojanahosta 21 sekuntia perässä 1,2 kilometrin osalta. Ja tästä voidaan suoraan lukea, että Kirmulalle tuli tuohon kakkosraktille virhe, koska ykkösellä eroa poikien välillä oli Kirmulan eduksi 5 sekuntia ja sitten Kirmula on perässä 21 sekuntia. Eli kakkosraktille 20 sekunnin virhe Miika Kirmulalle. Jäi harmi juttu, mutta se kuuluu lajiin. Toivon mukaan nyt pystyy Miika löytämään sieltä sujuvuuden ja pääsee mukaan taisteluun. Your Puset Ingord comes to 3.7 kilometers and is there on the third place. 1:30 behind Emil Svensk and only 29 seconds behind leading Olli Ojanaho. Håkonjärvis Westergaard is pre-warned and he is fighting for the third place, this Norwegian. Einari Heinaro tulee tässä ensin. Einari tulee ja taistelee tällä hetkellä top 10 paikasta ja norjalainen tulee sieltä takaa ja taistelee 3. paikasta. Einari taipuu tällä hetkellä sinne Nörskövin Kvalöstebun jälkeen sijalle 9, mutta tulee putoamaan sijalle 8. Menee nyt loppuajalla 34.03. And then we have there the Norwegian Håkonjärvis Westergaard pushing very hard. And is going to take the third place behind John August Uusmuen from Norway, but just ahead of Aleksi Niemi from Finland. And here is Westergaard in the finish with the time 32.54, 1:36 behind leading Ojanaho. Ja samalla Emil Svensk on jo varoitettu. Emil Svensk is pre-warned and is coming towards finish and he's leading by half a minute ahead of Ojanaho. 29 sekuntia on ero Ojanahon ja Emil Svenskin välillä toiseksi viimeisellä rastilla, kun sieltä ollaan tulossa kohti maalia ja sieltä ruotsalainen tulee. Here we have a Swede and he's going to take the lead. Emil Svensk, Sweden. He's pushing here and as I said, is this going to be the breakthrough year for Emil Svensk in the top World Cup? Here he is coming, pushing very hard. Olli Ojanaho is still in the lead, but Svensk is taking the lead by half a minute. Exactly second will be seen soon. Svensk pushes the last 10 meters and the time. 30 minutes, 53 seconds, 25 seconds päästetään Olli Ojanaho. 25 sekuntia nopeampana Ruotsin poika painaa tähän loppuajan 30.53. Näin edetään ja sitten jännitetään, miten tilanne esiintyy. John Puset Ingord on tuolla 3,7 kilometrissä, se on 1,5 minuuttia jo perässä, eli nyt ei ihan heti uhkaajia ole tulossa. Ja katsotaan sitten Lauri Silde seuraavaksi sitten tuonne 3,7 kilometriin. 20 sekuntia oli ero tuolla 1,2 kilometrissä. Jonas Egger, Sveitsistä seuraava mies maaliin menossa 9. eli juuri sinne Heinaron eteen. Jonas Egger from Switzerland going to take the 9th place at the moment. Svensk, Ojanaho, Uusmuen, Westergaard, Niemi, Schneider, Simosas, Nörskov, and now Egger on the 9th place. 33.30 time, just ahead of Östenval Österby, currently on the 10th place. Ja kun seurataan sitten tilanteen edistymistä, niin nyt tuonne ensimmäiseen väliaikaan odotetaan Denis Chervakovia. Chervakov jää 41 sekuntia Ojanaholle ja siihen voidaan laskea sellainen 10 sekuntia lisää puuttuvan Svenskin väliajan vuoksi. Emilhän voitaisiin haastatella. Oletko hakemassa, Marko, jos se Emil tulisi haastatteluun. Om det är möjligt, Emil, så kan du komma till intervju här till speakern så kan vi gå lite igenom hur det gått idag. Ja Chervakovin jälkeen sieltä mielenkiintoinen nimi 3 minuuttia myöhemmin lähti Leonid Novikov. Jo Vuokatissa keskimatkan maailmanmestaruuden voittanut Novikov lähtee matkaan ja sitten siitä taas 3 minuuttia lähtee seuraava kova venäläinen Andrei Kramov, eikä välissä olevaa Ranskan Vincent Coupaatakaan pidä unohtaa. Coupa oli osa Liveen tiimilla kakkoseksi juoksuttaa joukkuetta ja siellä Coupa juoksi tuon 3. osuuden. Vahva esitys myös siellä. Christoph Mayer comes now to 4.8 kilometers, but is already 3.5 minutes behind Emil Svensk on the 15th place.
Here now. You can take. Mitä på svenska?
Emil är nöjd när jag säger att vi tar det här på svenska. Emil, grattis, det var en väldigt bra löp.
Ja, tackar så mycket. Det var ett bra lopp igen. Snart får vi ta
Ja, när jag läser här mellantider mellan dig och Ojanaho, där på halva vägen 3,7 kilometer, det var skillnaden redan över 1 minut. Det var vid kontroll 11 och vid 10:e kontroll det var 1,20 det där skillnaden. I målet 25 sekunder. Det är något små fel här i slutet.
Ja, jag tror jättebra fram till 9:e kontrollen så gjorde jag en missar på 10:e, kanske 15-20 sekunder. Och sen så har jag blivit trött och sen har jag gjort några riktningsfel ut som de kollar på 14-15.
Var det sånt som du väntade?
Ja, det var det är snabbare och finare än det faktiskt.
Ja, i början var det lite sån här att man ska bara genom det gröna. Får du rakt på petan?
Nej, jag gick faktiskt rakt runt. Jag på åken sen stigen. Och sen tog jag backen upp. Jag tyckte det såg okej ut. Det tror jag var.
Ja, det är roligt att se vad är skillnaden mellan där som har tagit högra vägen eller rakt på. Och sen i slutet igen, man ska ha lite styrka i benen. Som du sa, du blir lite svag här i slutet när man ska lite mer genom riserna och sådär.
Ja, precis. Det är lite marken som springer och hoppar hela tiden. Det är så upp i krafterna.
Ja, men vi hoppas att 30-53, hur långt hoppas du att det ska räcka?
Långt som möjligt. Jag får skjuta imorgon.
Vi hoppas det är allt så bra. Vi ser igen på nytt imorgon. Det är en ny dag. Nu ska du lite jogga ner och sen tanka för imorgon.
Hoppas att du kör så bra. Så får vi se om det springer av. Men hoppas på bra.
Det hoppas vi. Tack ska du ha. Emil Svensk tässä kärkimies kertoi, että alku sujui hyvin. Sitten heti ennen väliaikaa tuli pieniä virheitä siellä puolessa matkassa ja lopussa oli vähän raskaat jalat, kun pitäisi jaksaa tuolla risujen yli hyppiä, mutta oli erittäin tyytyväinen ja toivoi, että riittää mahdollisimman pitkälle tänään ja saa hyvät lähtöasetelmat huomiselle pitkän matkan kilpailuun. Siitä lähdetään liikkeelle. Näin on, ja kun sprintistä Emil sai vielä 60 sekuntia hyvää plussaa, niin tällä hetkellä esimerkiksi Ojanahonhan tuo ero on reilun minuutin luokkaa. 1,5 minuutin luokkaa.
Joko menee kansainvälinen tiimi. Kuulee tuolla autolla mukaan. Miina vetää niin juttu, mutta meneekö kansainvälisen
Ja sitten seuraava mies, joka sieltä tulee, on Alan Cherry Isosta Britanniasta. Alan Cherry and also from Switzerland, Christoph Mayer finishing here today's race, and Mayer going to take the 16th place. Final time for Mayer 34:49, 3 minutes 56 seconds behind Emil Svensk.
Yeah, and then we nyt ei lähde täältä jostain syystä meillä pihalle ääni. Mä tiedän jo kyllä.
Ja näin otetaan sitten yhteys myös ulkomaailmaan ja lähdetään jakamaan tietoa myös tuonne kotisohville ympäri Eurooppaa ja maailmaa. And here also contact now live stream is open, so we continue here. And here we have Jufuset Ingord running the last meter of his race, and Ingord is going to take the 8th place. Emil Svensk in the lead. Ingord going on the 8th place. 2 minutes 20 seconds behind the leading Swede. Ojana on the 2nd place. Jonas Utmoen from Norway currently 3rd. And then we wait for Kautihan Steiver from Norway to come to 3.7 kilometers. And it looks to be that Steiver, who started well, has also made some mistakes, like earlier here Emil Svensk said in our interview that the beginning was excellent, and after that small little mistake, and then a little bit strength didn't have strength in the end as he hoped, but still in the lead by 25 seconds. And now Kautahan Steiver soon coming to 3.7 kilometers, which is control number 11 on our track. And he is there 1 minute 39 seconds behind leading Emil Svensk. So, warm welcome to follow this men's race here from Lohja. Everything is ready. And we have now situated ourselves at Svensk, Ojanaho, Kuusmuen is the top 3. And now we're waiting. Leonid Novikov taking the 4th place at 1.2 kilometers. He's there only 18 seconds behind Ojanaho and 28 approximately behind Svensk at that place. Tuve Lassen also approaching 3.7 kilometers. He's 1.5 minutes behind leading Svensk. And Elias Kuukka maaliin. Elias menee 11. 33-39 loppuaikaan. Meinasin Elias päästä meiltä livahtamaan tässä. Elias Kuukka maaliin. 33-19 tällä hetkellä. 11th place for Elias Kuukka from Finland. 2 minutes 46 seconds behind Emil Svensk. He's the Finn. And after Finn, Pavel Utvarok has run also very well. We're waiting him to come. And now also here on the competition center, you can see from the screen the men's race 5.8 kilometers long, 5.7 kilometers long course. Beginning is the same to the second control with the women, and then we have also first intermediate control, and then here men run a little bit longer course around these 2 big hills where there are 152 meters above, 53 meters above sea level, and the lowest point is 50 meters, so quite big differences here. Then the same little bit difference there on the with the women 8, 9, 10 control from the 11th control with the information, then control 15 is the last intermediate control before finishing. Mika Kirmula is soon coming to 3.7 kilometers. The Finn, and here he comes. Mika Kirmula Suomesta nyt 3,7 kilometrin perässä numero 11 ja kolmanneksi menee Svenskin ja Ojanahon jälkeen. 1.21 on ero kärkeen suomalaisella. 1.21 is the gap from Svensk to Kirmula at that place. And here on the screen, and once more, Elias Kuukka finishing his race. Kuukka currently so 11th, Svensk Ojanaho, Kuusmuen, Jarenskor, Niemi, Schneider, Simosas, Kusetingård, Nörskö, Egger is the top 10 at the moment at the finish. At the start place, we have now Alexander Kratov, middle distance world championship bronze medalist from 2014, representing nowadays Kobe, and his Finnish forest has become quite familiar. At the same time, we see Mika Kirmula pushing forward for the next controls. Here you see quite open on the areas, and then Kirmula here in the last part. Ojanaho Kirmula cap is there, maybe 25 seconds between Kirmula, Ojanaho and Svensk. Just that right choice to the path. And here at the first intermediate control at 1.2 kilometers, we are waiting here William Lind from Sweden to come. Emil Svensk starting very well. 6:18 is time, so only 2 seconds faster than Ojanaho is he at 1.2 kilometers, and now comes William Lind. There, good start from Lind. He was fourth on the long distance qualification competition in Sweden a little bit over a week ago, and Lind punching there and taking the lead. William Lind kärkeen 92 kilometrissä. Andris Juvelins, Sander Vaher finishing here also, and Antonio Martinez Perez at the same time as we saw William Lind taking the lead at 1.2 kilometers. Andris Juvelins from Latvia currently 21st, 35.10. Antonio Martinez Perez from Spain 36, 37 is the time, and 28 late. Dmitry Tsvetkov, relay world champion, many times relay world champion, is ready and eager also to start, and also he knows the Finnish forest very well, representing Italy and also Voima. And here now, Svensk Ojanaho Kirmula on synchronized GPS coming towards this control number 15, 4.8 kilometers. Kautihalan Seider is here coming, and Seider punching there and taking fourth place, 1:38 behind leading Svensk. And this man, you know, when you look at that, it's short and a t-shirt, it's Oli-Markus Taivainen heading towards the second control. And Taivainen on 8th place, 25 seconds behind leading William Lind. Jonas Landersson, next man to start. Landersson, erityisesti vahvana sprinterinä aikaisemminkin tunnettu, mutta nyt myös maastamatta tausalla sujua. Landersson was on long distance qualifying competition 4th in Sweden, and of course we remember him winning the world champion in sprint, but also these current competitions have been better and better for Landersson, two of us, and now coming to 4.8 kilometers. And Larsen is in a good pace, taking a third place, 1:29 behind leading Svensk. He's 4 seconds faster than Usmuen at that place. Oskar Sjöberg, Swede, now at 1.2 kilometers, had started well, only 6 seconds behind Lilian Lind, Svensk, Ojanaho, Sjöberg. He's the order, and then Dr. Hanna Steiber with good start also there. And we will have next Swede, Martin Regborn, winner of the Swedish qualification competition, just in the middle distance. And of course, we remember him being the number one on Tiomila first leg. Good run away from the others when we have here Mika Kirmula coming to 4.8 kilometers, standing there and then noticing, okay, I have to move left to see my control. Coming down there, punching, and third place, 1 minute, 2 seconds. Mika Kirmula kolmanneksi, 1.02 kärkeä perässä, kun hän tuolla leimaa 4,8 kilometrissä. Dimitri Nakontenchi finishing here on the 15th fastest, and then Kenny Kivikas from Estonia. Today wasn't as good a day as it was on Thursday for Kenny, and he finished now with the time 36:01, currently on a 26th place. And also Kautti Hallan Steiber is rewarded here at the stadium area, competition area, and Steiber is coming to third, maybe fourth place, fighting to with Jon-August Uusmuen, at the same time Leonid Novikov at 3.7 kilometers, taking second place. Just ahead of Olli Ojanaho, 8 seconds faster than Ojanaho, but still 53 seconds behind Emil Svensk. And here we have Kautti Hallan Steiber, and last 150 meters to run, and Steiber is fighting with Jon-August Uusmuen about the third place of the race at the moment. Svensk, Ojanaho in the lead, and now is it Uusmuen or Steiber on the second place? It's tight. It's so that Uusmuen wins by 1 second, and Kautti Hallan Steiber is currently fourth with the time 32:28. Tiukka nodasta välinen taipuu niin, että Uusmuen on sekunnin nopeampi kuin Steiber, näin norjalaisia olla 3 ja 4. Wojciech Kral, I said on a Thursday that it was a surprise for me that he was in the top 10, but now he has shown that he is one of those top 10 athletes in the world. Also, this middle distance is one of those competitions that suits him well. In Estonia, he was in qualifying race 5th fastest. Lauri Sild first here, and then Tuulasen is finishing the competition. Tuulasen fighting and taking maybe third place. It's tied with the seconds. Tuulasen against the Norwegians, Uusman and Steiber. First Lauri Sild, and Sild is taking the 25th place at the finish, but then Tuulasen from Denmark coming as hard as he can. A good race from Lassen. World champion, 2 times world champion, finishing here and taking a third place with a time 32:22, 6 seconds faster than Jon-August Uusmuen and 7 seconds faster than Kautti Hallan Steiber. And here the GPS from fourth, William Lind, Emil Svensk, and then the finish, Steivainen, Ojanaho. Heading towards the 5th control. And we know that the gap between Lind and Ojanaho was only 3 seconds there on the second control. Mika Kirmula tulee täällä seuraavaksi, ja Mika iskee kaikki peliin. Totta kai, ja Kirmula taistelee nyt suorastaan ottamaan kolmospaikan. Mika ottaa sen 3. paikan. Erinomainen suoritus. Mika Kirmula from Finland is going to take the first place from Tuulasen here. Excellent race from the young Finn here. Situation will be now Svensk, Ojanaho, Kirmula after this finish. Gap to Svensk will be a little bit over 1 minute. Erinomainen suoritus. Hieman päälle minuutti tulee Kirmulalle. Tappiota Emil Svenskin, joka siis pitää kärkipaikkaa. Näin 1:11 ero
kärkimieheen. 1:11 is the gap from Kirmula to Emil Svensk. 32:04 final time for the Finn. He gave everything there. And then Timo Sild from the Sild brothers, next one to start, also representing KV here in Finland. In Estonia, he was 8th on middle distance. And here, one of those route choices we discussed earlier here, that it is down to the field and then slightly up to the back or left side to round. I believe the main group will go from the right that course. Dimitri Tsetkov has punches at 1.2 kilometers, where we are now having next Jonas Leandersson to come. Tsetkov is there 27 seconds behind William Lind, and now Leandersson, next one to come and punch on that second control. Leandersson is there now on the 6th place, only 10 seconds behind, so very, very tight. Lind, Svensk, Sjöberg, Leandersson, Ojanaho, that is the main group there at the 1.2 kilometers. So very, very tough effort from Team Sweden. Now and then we know that after Leandersson started, Martin Regborn. And here, the difference. Ojanaho going left, keeping the level there, and Lind Svensk choosing the route choice from the right, as I did yesterday when I was running here. But that doesn't mean that it was the best one. And now Martin Regborn forced in the sprint and got there 45 bonus seconds. And you have to remember that he won the Swedish qualification competition for the World Championship just in the middle distance. And as I said, run away from the others in Kiwila this year. Punching that and taking the lead. Regborn in the lead. 6:09, 8 seconds faster than all the others. Ja tässä kyllä Ojanaho on hävinnyt reitin valinnalla, kun oli jo lähtenyt tuota jyrkänteiden välistä nousemaan. Ja Lind ja Svensk karkaavat tuossa. Vaikka oli sitten lopussa kyllä kykeni kiristämään, mutta juuri tällä välillä tuota eroa on tullut, kun katsotaan Emil Svenskinkin sitä eroa, mutta oli 1:01 sitten tuolla rattilla numero 11, eli aika paljon tuon reitin valinnan vuoksi. Then we saw Ojanaho doing the route choice, and I believe he was losing about that. Leonid Novikov taking a third place at 4.8 kilometers. Novikov 51 seconds behind Svensk and only 12 seconds behind Ojanaho. And here replay also Martin Hugman there in that group. That Hugman has lost some seconds after there. And then Wojciech Kral from Czech Republic coming next. 1.2 kilometers, and Kral has started well. Gap to the leading Martin Regborn is maybe 20 seconds, exactly, we know it soon. Kral checking where to go after punching there, continues smoothly, and is on the 7th place, 28th place. 21 seconds behind leading Martin Regborn. Ruslan Glebov is next one to start. Was second in Estonia, where they were running qualification competition after Olimar Kaipainen on that men's track. 12 yesterday, or Thursday sprint. And here, situation by TBS, so quite tight between all the Swedes. As I said here in the beginning, Svensk, Sjöberg, Leandersson and Regborn. Link and Regborn a little bit ahead of the others. And now we're waiting for William Lind already to 3.7 kilometers. What's the situation between Lind and Svensk? They were side by side at 1.2 kilometers. And here we have Robert Merrill at the stadium at the competition center coming to finish 34.47, taking the 23rd place. And also Denis Cherbakov from Ukraine. And Ukrainian going on the 14th place is tied with Elias Kukka. Cherbakov there just ahead of Elias Kukka, 3 seconds fast, at the same time as William Lind taking the lead at 3.7 kilometers. 22 seconds ahead of Emil Svensk. So William Lind doing well. And Svensk also said that he made a mistake just before these controls here. And then we're waiting for Timo Sild to come soon at 1.2 kilometers.
No niin, nyt me saimme ensimmäisen suomalaisen miehen tänne. Pojat ovat menneet vaihtamaan vaatteita hikipäissään ja vähän syömään huomiselle päivälle eväitä. Näytti vähän siltä, että oli aika tyytyväinen. Joo, kyllä pitää nyt olla ihan tyytyväinen, vaikka ihan pieni kuppila tulivuutta tai ehjeen suoritettu. Homma alkaa luistamaan tässä keväällä ollut ihan kasvuista ilmeisesti, mutta nyt tulee. Joo, kyllä sitä kautta alkaa tulla Pidikkokin alkaa tuntua niin paremmalta, niin antaa sitä aikaa. Kerropahan vähän meille tavalliselle ihmiselle, että miksi alkaa kulkemaan, mitä olet tehnyt eri lailla kevään tänään, mikä? No joo, nyt PS:n keskimatkan jälkeen ottanut aika kevyesti, että siinä tuli itselle tosi tiukka harjoitus tuolla Virossa noiden kisojen jälkeenkin siinä aika tiukkaa oli itsellä pitkäksi aikaa, mutta nyt keventänyt niin alkaa. Niin pari viikkoa runnotaan menemään, sitten pari viikkoa huivataan, niin nyt alkaa tulemaan niin jalkoja alle. Joo, toivottavasti jatkossakin, ettei ole vain yksittäinen. Eiköhän huomenna näytetä niille. Joo. Hyvä, tsemppiä, kiitos.
Mä en yhtään niistä ajoista. Joo, mutta kyllä ei muuta niinku itessä ehditty.
Taivainen on there in the same second than Ojanaho.
Yes, nyt sieltä tulee.
Next one here is Nicolas Rio from France. Finishing his race is going to take the 21st place. And Milos Nikodem from Czech Republic is ready to start his race. Rio 34, 27 and 22nd place. Novikov, Svensk, Ojanaho, Novikov, Kirmula, Lassen, top 5 so far at the finish when Valentin Novikov is coming to 1.2 kilometers and is there a little bit over 20 seconds. How much over 20 seconds behind leading Regborn? There he's punching 25 seconds is the gap from Regborn to Novikov at 1.2 kilometers. And then Oli-Markus Taivanen coming to 3.7 kilometers. But as you can see, the time is ticking and the gap is almost 2 minutes. When Taiwan is trying to find a way to the control, there he comes and punching 1 minute 57 seconds behind leading William Lind at 3.7 kilometers. Albin Riedefeld is the next Swede to start. Then there is one more to come. Riedefeld was 18th in the sprint, and Oskar Sjöberg, the Swede, also taking the 3rd place at 3.7 kilometers. 51 seconds behind William Lind and 29 seconds behind Emil Svensk at that place. So 3 Swedes in the lead, and then the top Norwegian Eskil Skinneberg coming to 1.2 kilometers, 8th place, 15 seconds behind his first kilometer. And interesting to see the differences there. Emil Svensk said that he took the right route choice on the field and then the path, and then climb up to the hill. Quite many have came straight through the green areas. And here is now Oskar Sjöberg and also Ole-Markus Taivainen there. Sjöberg has catch up Taivainen by 1.5 minutes when they are running towards the competition center. And the 12th control. And here at the first uphill, Ruslan Glebov. He has just punched on the first control and now heading to the second one. But still, clock is ticking, and he also is going to lose approximately 20 seconds. And then we have Vincent Pupa here at the competition center. And Pupa is going to be taken to the 26th place. 25th place, just ahead of Søren Schwarz. Pupa now currently 25th, 34.45. It's a gap. It's a time, and 3 minutes 42 seconds behind leading Emil Svensk. Glebov, 11th place, 24 seconds behind Martin Regborn at 1.2 kilometers, and then William Lind soon at 4.8 kilometers. When we have here Florian Howard from Switzerland waiting his turn to start. And here now we are at 4.8 kilometers. William Lind, Swede, is coming here, and if he comes smoothly, he's going to take the lead. Tässä tulee ruotsalainen ja taitaa mennä kärkeen. Ruotsilla vahva panos. Lind here punching and taking the lead by 20 seconds ahead of another Swede, Emil Svensk. Emil said that he was a little tired here in the end. Nice to see what will be the gap between these men. After finish now it's 20 seconds. Then Johan Runesson. And Runesson comes in that same group of the Swedes at 1.2 kilometers. 4th place, 9 seconds behind leading Martin Regborn. So Regborn, Sild, Lind, Runesson, Svensk, Sjöberg, all there in the same group. And here, Martin Huckman, a big mistake on the 9th control. And here is the live. And interesting to see what's the gap there when Huckman comes. He has lost over 4 minutes now. So that was a big mistake. He was 40 seconds behind at 1.2 kilometers, and now the gap is over 4 minutes to the leading William Lind. Frédéric Tranchant, Frenchman, was 6th in the sprint on a Thursday. And when you look for the total tour here in Finland, he got 25 bonus seconds from that race, representing Prisma-rastit. And one thing was that he was fastest on an 8th leg in Tiomila. That was a little bit kind of a middle distance race. Also, when Tranchant was fastest there. He is the man who doesn't have an individual World Championship medal yet. If it's going to be this year, if he's going to take it, that will be seen later. Here, Ojana Taivainen, little replay how they have been orienteering. We saw Taivainen running together with Sjöberg, that route choice. and the gap between Taiwan and Iran a little bit over 1 minute here. We are waiting Taiwan and Sjöberg 4.8 kilometers soon. First, Milos Nikodym from Czech Republic coming to 1.2 kilometers, but he has lost seconds here. He hasn't found the right way to the first control, maybe made some mistakes. Now at the second control, and gap is already 56 seconds to leading Redmond. William Lind is rewarned. First route street is coming here to finish, and soon the Swede is here also. And we are going to have a new leader in this competition, same time as Fredrik 14, the best spin so far, is starting, and here comes William Lind, pushing everything he can. The lead gap is 20 seconds to Emil Svensson. He is pushing very well. Excellent race from William Lind. Ja tässä tulee uusi kärkimies Ruotsista. William Lind pistää tossua toisen eteen. Katsotaan kuinka pitkälle se riittää. Sieltä on myös Martin Rekin kova ruotsalainen tulossa. William Lind taking the lead. It's not going to be under 30 minutes, but it's close to 30 minutes. It's 30:32. So 21 seconds faster than Emil Svensk. Situation at the finish, Lind, Svensk, Ojanaho, Novikov, Kirmula, Lassen, Uzmuen, Steider, and then Westergaard, and on the 10th place, Alexei Niemi. And Martin Rekmorn comes to 3.7 kilometers and takes the lead by 11 seconds ahead of William Lind. Rekmorn in the lead. Rekmorn jatkaa 11 sekuntia nopeampana kuin Lind. Kärkipaikka 3,7 kilometrissä. And then Jan Zedini, last check to start, representing Holden. In Estonia, both middle distance and long distance qualification competition, he won third, so I think Zedini can be one of those who give something for the Swedes and the Norwegians in today's competition. It would be nice to have many countries here in the top 10. Gernot Geschbaumer coming to 1.2 kilometers and quite close to the lead. He is, gap is 14 seconds. And Andrei Kramov is also pre-warning for here, but he has used today quite a lot of time. Carlos Pavlak finished here on 18th place, 33-38. And then the last Swede to start is Gustav Bergman, 9th in the sprint on Thursday. And number 1 on the Kiumilas Långanatten. And also in the Swedish qualification, he was third. Bergman from Milwaukee, he has individual middle distance gold medal. And then Wojciech Kral coming to 3.7 kilometers and clock is ticking, and the difference to Redborn is 54 seconds. Situation there, Redborn, Lind, Svensk and Kral now, and then Sjöberg, 5 best at 3.7 kilometers. Oskar Sjöberg, we are waiting him, and he is pre-warned, and he is coming here. Pushing very hard, and Sjöberg is going to take second place if he has strength here in the end. William Lind will keep the lead, but it's tight between Oskar Sjöberg and Emil Svensk. Todella tasaista ruotsalaisen välillä nyt Sjöberg Svensk taistelevat kakkospaikasta. He is pushing everything that he can. Lind keeps the lead, but is it going to be Sjöberg or Svensk on the second place? Excellent competition, and he takes the second place by 3 seconds margin ahead of Emil Svensk. So situation at the finish, William Lind, Oskar Sjöberg, Emil Svensk, Olli Ojanaho, Leonid Novikov top 5 so far, and then comes Olli-Markus Taivainen. Olli-Markus Taivainen on joutunut tänään taipumaan paremmilleen. Happi ei kulje mies kotiin noita, että kun siitepölyä on niin paljon ilmassa, niin ei vaan kone ota iskua enempää. Jaloma iskee sen, minkä pääsee. Lyö noin maaliin ja tällä hetkellä 10:ksi 2:21 ero kärkeen. Olli-Markus Taivainen taking the 10th place, 2 minutes 21 seconds behind leading William Lind. And here GPS Grandjean making a mistake at the first control. And here William Lind interview.
Jan-Peter Tela here punching on the 10th fastest so far. And then Jerry Shushu next one to start. Regborn coming soon to 4.8 kilometers. Fredrik 14 at 1.2. Fredrik 14 tulee nyt yhteen 2 kilometriin. Korre on avannut erittäin hyvin. Ei jää montaa sekuntia Regbornista. Eli 14 avaus on vahva. Fredrik 14 has started very well. And there, second place, 3 seconds behind. Kakkoseksi.
Hyvä. Päättikö haastatteluja?
And Timo Silvi here on a 6th place. And then we jump here to 4.6 kilometers. Martin Regborn taking the lead by 41 seconds ahead of William Lind. 41 sekunnilla Regborn kärkeen, eli vahvassa vedossa ruotsalainen. Regborn is in a top shape, and Jonas Leandersson is there together with Regborn. 1:34 behind and 5 seconds. 5th place for him. And here Regborn 14, Lind Bergman. This is live for Bergman heading towards the third control. They have to go straight through the green areas, which I believe is a little bit faster than go around the right side by the path and the fields. And Silv here heading towards the next control. Control number 12 and from control number 15 we get the information what the situation between Silv and the other Silv was at the 3.7 kilometers, 1:22 behind leading Regborn. And now Valentin Novikov coming to 3.7 kilometers, but now the gap is 1:28, 9th place. Just behind their field and Leandersson. And here's a big mistake of Grandjean. That is a big mistake. Now he has used quite a lot of time before finding that control number 1. What a mistake, what a mistake. Eskil Shinneberg coming now to 3.7 kilometers, and Shinneberg is running well. Taking the 4th place, 42 seconds behind leading Regborn, and then Martin Hubman finishing here when the brother Daniel Hubman is starting the race, and we saw also the big mistake that Hubman made in this race is now 28th. 34:28 time for Martin Hubman. And Alexander Gratov is here behind him. Gratov going to take the 15th place. Final time for Gratov is 33:15. And then Wojciech Kral. He continues well here. Coming to 4.8 kilometers. Redbone leading there. Lind, Sjöberg, Svensk, Leandersson. And now Wojciech Kral just ahead of Leandersson on a 5th place. When we have Martin Redbone already here at the field, Leandersson ahead of him, Svetkov, Leandersson, and then Redbone. And Redbone is leading this competition from the beginning and the end. We have still a couple of athletes to come to the first intermediate control, but Martin Redbone has made an excellent race here at Lohja, and is going to take the lead at the moment by almost 1 minute ahead of William Lind. And also here comes Jonas Leandersson with a good result. Redbone taking the lead by 45 seconds. We wait and see when the clock stops exactly the official time. But Martin Redbone from Sweden taking the lead at the moment. 29:45 is the time. 47 seconds faster than William Lind. Oskar Sjöberg, Sweden on a 3rd place, then Emil Svensk on a 4th place, Jonas Leandersson on a 5th place. So we have 5 Swedes in the lead. Ruotsilla siis 15 johtaja, sitten tulee Olli Ojanaho 6. 1:33, eli Leandersson oli 3 sekuntia Ojanahoa nopeampi. Ruslan Glikov at 3.7 kilometers, 1:32 behind, leading Redbone just ahead of Ojanaho. Great team effort from Sweden so far, top 5 from Sweden, and now we're waiting for 14. Here the GPS 14 Redbone and Lind team here on the screen also at the competition center. And we have now couple of athletes to come to 1.4 kilometers. Kerry Shushu, we are waiting him there, and now Juha Runesson is in this group of top athletes. 5th place, 44 seconds behind Redbone at 3.7 seconds when the last man to start, Olav Lundanes, world champion from the last summer, starting this middle distance race. Last one to start has had a long day. All the athletes had to be in the quarantine area at 9:50 in the morning, and now first starting the race. So long day behind these athletes to just wait to the competition to start. Kerry Shushu now at first intermediate control at 1.2 kilometers. Shushu punching there is on a 15th place, 22 seconds behind leading Redbone. And Wojciech Kral, no more surprises for this Czech. Wojciech Kral, excellent race also today. Pushing very hard, this sprinter has made excellent competition in this middle distance race. Also showing us that he belongs in the top 10 in the world. And coming here, and now taking the 5th place, just ahead of Jonas Leandersson and Olli Ojanaho. 1 minute 22 seconds behind Martin Redbone, and Wojciech Kral takes the 5th place. Redbone, Lind, Sjöberg, Svensk, Kral, Leandersson, Ojanaho, Novikov, Hirmula, Lassen is the top 10 at the moment, and he finished Timo Sild. Next one, they are punching at the 4.8 kilometers, 7th fastest so far, 1:36. Only 11 seconds behind Kral at that place. Interesting to see what happens here in the end. It's quite tight, but still Redbone in the lead by 47 seconds. Magne Deli from Norway is coming now to the first intermediate control, 1.2 kilometers, and Deli Norwegian punching there. But has lost now 29 seconds. Quite a lot in the beginning. And then we're waiting for Albin Riedefeld. 3.7 kilometers, Red Bull leading there. And keeping his lead, Emil Svenske. Currently on the second place, on the third place there, just behind William Lind. And Riedefeld comes with the same time that Skinneberg and Runesson. 3.7 kilometers, currently fifth place, 43 seconds behind leading Red Bull at that place. And then Eskil Skinneberg already at 4.8 kilometers there, third, 50 seconds, only 9 seconds behind William Lind, punching there, and 22 seconds ahead of Oskar Sjöberg. So with the good end, Skinneberg can catch up Lind here, but that's to see last kilometer to run. Daniel Hookman, six-time world champion, is coming to 1.2 kilometers, and clock is ticking, and it's ticking so that the gap is over 20 seconds at the moment after 1.2 kilometers competition run. Here is Hookman, 29 seconds behind Martin Redborn. Albin Riedefeld here on a live, heading towards the 12th control here. Little good choices, straight through all to the pass here, and Riedefeld is going through here. And we have here Sild on the competition center, Timo Sild coming, Wojciech Graal, Jonas Landersson, Olli Onaho keeping their positions, and still going to take the 8th place, just behind Olli Onaho, ahead of Leonid Novikov. Started well, and here still now currently 8th place, 1 minute 41 seconds behind leading Redborn, 31.26 is the time. And then Jan Peter Cela from Czech also finishing here, but Peter Cela losing already over 3.5 minutes to the leading Redborn. And finishing with the time 33.60, 3.5 minutes behind leading Redborn. Matthias Siebert, second in Thursday's sprint, now heading towards the first intermediate control, is there 21 seconds behind the Redborn on a 13th place, and then we have only one man to come there, and here Redborn did the yellow route choice down to the field and then up, quite same as William Lind, very Courtney keeping a level here from the left side, and is a couple of seconds behind at the 7th control, and we know exactly then the situation on the 11th control. There are very tricky controls ahead of these athletes there before our TV control. Eskil Skinneberg is pre-warned, and he is fighting with William Lind about the 2nd place. Johan Runesson is coming to 4.8 kilometers at the same time. Gustav Bergman also pre-warned, and here they come. Eskil Skinneberg jumping into the field. Runesson taking the 4th place at the forest on 4.8 kilometers, and Skinneberg fighting for the 2nd place at the moment here on the competition center. Here he comes, the Norwegian, pushing everything. Is it going to be William Lind or Eskil Skinneberg on the 2nd place after this finish of the Norwegian? Novikov first. Valentin Novikov taking 10th place, dropping one down. Eskil Skinneberg here, and William Lind keeping his 2nd place by 5 seconds. Redborn, Lind, Skinneberg is the order at the finish. Skinneberg's time 30 minutes 37 seconds. When we have another Norwegian, Olav Lundanes as the first intermediate stand, 16 seconds behind Redborn punching there. So now we have all athletes starting their race, and at the first intermediate control, Martin Regmon leading there, who is also leading here at the finish. 14, only 3 seconds, still the lead, Svensk, Runesson, Riedefeld, Ojanaho, Alansteiler and Kersbaumer top 10 at 1.2 kilometers, and on these athletes, Regmon leading here at the finish, William Lind on the second place, 47 seconds behind, and Eskil Skinneberg currently third for 52 seconds. GPS told tells us Regmon Lind were there side by side at the 10th control, and 3.7 kilometers, the gap between there were only 11 seconds, and then 14 is there, maybe 10-15 seconds behind, so it's very tight. 14 coming now to 3.7 kilometers in the middle of the race. Screen shows that it's plus seconds already, but how much? There is 14. Siellä tulee Fredrik 14 ja eroa tulee reilu 20 sekuntia nyt kärkimies Martin Regmonin, kun mies leimaa siinä. 23 sekuntia on eroa ja siitä lähdetään eteenpäin. Katsotaan, että mistä tästä rinteestä mennään alas. 23 seconds behind Martin Regmon is Fredrik 14 at 3.7 kilometers. And then Ruslan Glibov from Ukraine finishing here at the same time as Albin Riedefeld punching there, and it's going to be tight. Riedefeld is 4 seconds faster than Eskil Skinneberg at 4.8 kilometers, and only 5 seconds behind William Lind. Glibov 10th place, 1:52 behind leading Regmon. So tight between the Swedes at the moment, and then we have at the moment one Finn there between the Swedes, Fredrik 14, and then at the finish Eskil Skinneberg currently on the third place. Juha Runesson, and Runesson is now fighting about the 6th place together with 5th, 6th place. Sjöberg Svensk, then comes Gratov. Grasa time, is he going to manage that? Seconds are running, and he is currently 6th. We wait for the exact time for Johan Runesson, Sweden. And here is Fredrik 14 in Forest heading towards the 12th control, trying to find fastest route to the next control. Regmon, Lind, and now we wait for Skinneberg, Sjöberg, Svensk, and then we wait for the Runesson time. And here 14 pushing straight through Regmon, Lind taking the path, and it looks to be a little bit faster. That's the route choice at the moment that the Swede has used from the 11th to the 12th control. Gustav Bergman also now coming to 3.7 kilometers soon, and then we are going to have one Swede more in the top 5. Regmon, Lind, 14, giving the two best times so far. 14 time goes there and there. That's not yet Bergman. First, Jan Sedini, and then Fredrik Tranchant also their group of men, and then comes Bergman. Bergman punching there, fifth fastest, 40 seconds behind, and Albin Riedefeld is pre-warned. Soon Albin Riedefeld in the second fight with William Lind about the second place so far. Is it going to be Riedefeld or Lind? on the second place after this finish. There comes Riedefeld to the field. Ja nyt taas on ruotsalaistaistelu yllätys. Riedefeld iskee tulemaan. Kumpi on kakkosena? Riedefeld vai Lind? Tässä vaiheessa kun tämä maaliin tulo on valmis. Se nähdään hetken kuluttua. William Lind currently on the second place. Arvin Riedefeld pushing very hard and coming flying almost towards the finish. He knows that now needs to be everything done here. Is it going to be William Lind or Alvin Riedefeld keeping the second place? It looks to be so that William Lind is still on the second place and Alvin Riedefeld takes the third place by 1 second margin ahead of Eskil Shinneberg. Riedefeld menee kakkoseksi sekunnin Shinnebergia nopeampana. Ja kuvissa sitten Gustav Bergman runtaa menevään tuolla metsässä. Tranchant tulee sieltä takaa oikealta mukaan tuohon lettaan. So, Regmo, Lind, Riedefeld, Shinneberg, Sjöberg, Svensk, Graal, Leandersson, Ojanaho, Sild, top 10 so far at the finish. But I don't have the Johan Runesson's time here, so Runesson also is one of those who is in the top 10. And here TVS synchronized Johan Olav Lundanes is a little bit behind Regborn at the fifth control. Interesting to see what happens. Milos and Nikodou finishing 21st, currently 33.01. And then from France, Lucas Bazet coming now to 3.7 kilometers. Top 15 positions are maybe possible for Bazet. Goes currently on 17th place, 1:35 behind Redborn, who is now close for the victory, but we can say anything until all the men are at the finish. Redborn, Lind, Riedefeld, top 3, all Swedes, followed by Shinneberg, Norwegian, on the 4th place. And here, route choices made by athletes towards the 7th control. Redborn pushing through here, as did Oleana earlier, and we assume that it was faster to go right to the field and then up, but the men are just pushing straight through. And now I have also Johan Runesson's time here. He is with the same time than Emil Svensk on the 6th place. 1 minute 8 seconds behind leading Redborn. Gernot Gressbaumer from Austria finishing here. Gressbaumer taking the 13th place. 2 minutes 2 seconds behind leading Redborn and Shushu at 3.7 kilometers. 1:19 behind. And 11th place for Shushu. A little bit surprisingly, and then you see the reason why from the 8th to 9th control, small mistakes, and here 14 and 8th place, 1:18 behind now. 14 has lost some seconds here, and that was maybe the route choice he made to the 12th control. 1:18 behind leading Martin Regborn at 4.8 kilometers, but still tight fight. If he can keep the pace for the top 6, Runesson was there at that control. 22 seconds ahead of 14, is currently on the 6th place at the finish. And here is Thierry Chouchou heading towards the 12th control, and then Magne Deli, Daniel Hugman, Matthias Kiebers, and Olav Lundanes still to come to this control number 11 at 3.7 kilometers. And Deli clock is ticking, and the gap is over 1 minute and 1 minute 14 seconds. 11th place, just ahead of Thierry Chouchou, goes Magne Deli at the moment. And then we're waiting for Hugman and Kiebers, Lundanes, Trion. And here GPS, Redmond, Lundanes, Keyboard 14, heading towards the 7th control. Lundanes maybe 20 seconds behind there. Gustav Bergman now here coming to 4.8 kilometers. Is Redmond, Lind Riedefeld, and here we have Florian Howald from Switzerland coming to finish. Howald going to take the 22nd place, fighting with Oli-Markus Taivainen about that place. And Bergman at the same time at 4.8 kilometers. Taking the second place, 41 seconds behind Martin Redmond, exactly the same time that William Lind. And then Daniel Huckman. Clock is ticking, and the cap is over 1 minute. Surprisingly big caps here now. 11th place, 1:30 now. All Huckman, Daly, Juju, all over 1 minute behind, leading Redmond at 3.7 kilometers. And then Fredrik 14 is coming. Ja sitten tulee Forre pellolle. Fredrik 14 rutistaa menemään. Kello käy. Mies taistelee nyt 8 paikasta Wojciech Graalin kanssa. Fredrik 14 fighting for the 8th place together with Wojciech Graal. At the moment, it started well, then little bit seconds came more and more here from the 4 kilometers forward. Ja näin Forre tulee tuonne 3,7 oltiin iskuetäisyydellä sen jälkeen 4,6, siihen tuli aikaa eroa ja Forre nyt 8, 1,16 ero kärkeen. 1:16 behind leading Martin Redmond, Fredrik 14 currently on 8th place. And Matthias Keyboard, but it looks the same. Keyboard's also losing almost 1 minute to Redmond at 3.7 kilometers. Exactly 57 seconds is the gap. And now it's only one man to come, and that is Olav Lundanes. How close can Lundanes come? Or is the gap also almost 1 minute? That will be seen in next seconds. And here is Huckman. Daniel Huckman pushing towards the 12th control. It's the same hill that many have chosen to go straight on. We saw Redmond and Lind choosing the route choice to the right, to the path, and they're up. And it has been very fast route choice. And here comes Lundanes, and it's plus 15, 20 seconds the gap if he comes. And here he comes, Olav Lundanes. He's going to take the 3rd place. And the gap is only 20 seconds, only 21 seconds. So, still, everything is possible. Interesting to see now the route choices that he is making after this control. Redmond, Lundanes 14, Redmond went right to the path. Is Lundanes just pushing straight through? All the others have lost from the 11th control towards the 12th. Quite a lot, and it looks to be that Lundanes is choosing so that he goes straight this from 11 to 12 control. Gustav Bergman is rewarned and is coming and is fighting for the 3rd place. It's very tight with the Swedes and the Norwegian Kinneberg. And he knows it. Is it going to be Lind, Riedefeld, Kinneberg or Bergman on the 2nd place? Still possible. Men are so close to each other here. It's very, very tight. Bergman coming as hard as he can, of course. And he knows William Lind's time goes here. But it's still a possibility to be in the top 3. And now we see exactly, he takes the 4th place, 1 second behind Albin Riedefeld. It's very, very tight. Martin Redmond leads, William Lind on the 2nd place, 47 seconds behind. Then Riedefeld, 51, Bergman, 52, together with Kinneberg, same time. 50, 35, 14, and then On the 6th place is now Oskar Sjöberg, then Emil Svensk, Juha Runesson, Fredrik 14, and Wojciech Graf is the top 10 so far. And here is now Lundanes, who has possibility to be in top 10, otherwise, top 3, otherwise it starts Swedish on the podium today. Ja tässä tulee mies, joka voi ruotsalaiset syrjäyttää nyt tuolta kärkikolmikosta palkintokorokkeelta. Lundanes runtaa tulemaan ja katsotaan kuinka tässä kisassa nyt tulee käymään. So, it's only, as I said, only Ulla Lundanes who can come and make it so that it's not only Swedes on the podium. Interesting to see Magne Deli here now approaching the 15th control and 4.8 kilometers intermediate control. Deli is going to take 11th place at that moment. That is 1.5 minutes. 1:20.32 to leading Martin Regborn. And then Daniel Hugman next one. And here we see GPS. Regborn is just getting away from the chasers. Lundanes are now maybe 20-25 seconds already behind Regborn at the 12th control. And the gap was maybe because of the route choice there that Regborn made. Lucas Bazet from France, the next one to finish here at the competition center, heading towards the finish. Bazet is going to take the 17th place, maybe 15th place. It's tight between the man. Every second counts. Same time as Daniel Hugman comes to 4.8 kilometers, taking the 8th place, 1 minute 8 seconds behind, leading Regborn. And Basset finishing here and goes on 17th place, 31.55. And GPS tells us Regborn in the lead. And here is Chouchou coming from the second last control towards the last control. And Chouchou is going to take the 14th, 15th place. And this is a small surprise for us. Maybe we have all waiting that Chouchou is fighting for the podium places. But now Chouchou is going to take the 15th place when he comes to the finish here. Thierry Chouchou, France, punching their very fast punch at the last control. And last 200 meters to run. And clock is ticking against Ruslan Glebov and Gernot Gershbaumer on the 14th, 15th place. And at the same time, Matthias Keyboards and Daniel Hugman. Daniel Hugman was already at 4.8 kilometers and soon also Keyboards and then also Lundanes coming there. Chouchou finishing here, 15th place, 1:55 behind leading Martin Regborn. But we all know that tomorrow it's going to be a new day, a long distance competition, an interesting long distance competition. We are going to have a couple of interesting groups chasing the lead. Matthias Keyboard, 8th place, 1:02 behind leading Regborn at 1 kilometer before finish. And then Magne Deli, Norway, next one to finish. And Deli has been 20 seconds faster than Chouchou in today's race. And jumping there over the ditch to the field, punching fast there and heading towards the finish. And it's going to take 11th, 12th place. It's going to be a fight with Jonas Landersson and Olli Ojalaho here about 11th, 12th place. Magne Deli, norjalainen taistelu Olli Ojalahon kanssa nyt siinä sijoituksissa 11-12, katsotaan miten ne taipuvat. Ja juuri siihen Ojalahon taakse menee 13. Just behind Olli Ojalaho, 3 seconds lower. At the same time as Olli Ojalaho on the 12th place, Magne Deli from Norway. And then Daniel Huckman, Monk and Olof Lundanes at 4.8 kilometers. Gap is still at the same, 21 seconds. It has kept the same almost early from the beginning. It was at the first intermediate phase 16 seconds, and then it has kept the same all the way to that control. 1 kilometer to come, and Lundanes is 21 seconds behind Regboon. Huckman punching on the last control, and Huckman is now fighting for the 6th, 7th place. It's very, very tight. Here is Swedes in a row at the finish. Linde, Ridefelt, Bergman, Skinneberg, Sjöberg, Svensk, and now Huckman is there pushing between these athletes. Huckman currently on the 7th place, 2 seconds behind Oskar Sjöberg and 1 second ahead of Emil Svensk, Johan Runesson duo. And here Lundanes just pushing straight through when Regboon choosing a road here to the second last control. Matthias Kieburtz punching there as the 6th fastest, and it's very, very tight. He can hear us and knows that now it starts to push as hard as he can. It's seconds. Kieburtz has possibility to be in the top 5 today. Here he comes. Last 200 meters, and we know that he is a good runner, and I'm not counting seconds. We keep him running. He knows that it's he has to be running well. It's very tight. Regboon in the lead, but then Lind, Ridefelt, Bergman, Skinneberg, Sjöberg, Huckman, Svensk, Runesson. It's very tight group, and now comes Matthias Kieburtz pushing as hard as he can. He knows it. Stays up, and that turn and coming, taking. We see there in the finish, taking the 3rd place by 1 second ahead of Albin Ridefelt. What a finish from Matthias Kieburtz. And then there is one man to come, Olof Lundanes, punching on the second last control. And the gap is now 36 seconds to Martin Regboon. So we can congratulate Martin Regboon for the World Cup victory, first ever for him here at Lohja. Olof Lundanes is going to be second in today's race. He comes there to the field. It's been very, very tight, but Martin Regboon, by the couple of route choices, has been a little bit faster than Olof Lundanes today here at Lohja. Pushing very hard, and it's going to take the 2nd place, and he knows that everything counts for tomorrow's chase start for the long distance. And here he comes, Olof Lundanes, today's second in this very, very tight and exciting race. We have seen here final time for Lundanes, 30 minutes and 14 seconds, 29 seconds behind Martin Regboon on the 2nd place. So, Martin Regboon, Olof Lundanes, William Linde, Matthias Kieburtz, Albin Ridefelt, Gustav Bergman, Eskil Skinneberg, Oskar Sjöberg, Martin Huckman, Emil Svensk, and Johan Runesson is the top 10. And we have there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Swedes among top 10, top 11 athletes. And the flowering ceremony is immediately here when we have now all the athletes at the finish. So we are getting for the flower ceremony in 5 minutes, maybe even faster. And in this moment, I also thank all the viewers there for the live stream, and tell you that remember also tomorrow long distance live stream will come, and also remember Jukola. We have only a couple of weeks left for Jukola relay, and also from there will be a live streaming. So put that in your calendar and get the Jukola live stream for yourself to follow. Always so exciting Jukola relay. Todella vahva ruotsalaispanos tänään nähty tämän päivän kilpailussa. 7 ruotsalaista 11 parhaan joukossa. Paras suomalainen Frankfurtiin tänään 12, Olli Ojanaho 15, Miika Kirmula 24, Olli Markus Taivainen 31, Aleksi Niemi 34, Otto Simossa 36, Heinaro 47. And here from the screen also the GBS top 4 athletes. Keyboards making the route chase to the right here to the first control. All the others straight to the first control. No big Keyboards a little bit losing to Redmond at that route choice. But tough start from the Swedes in the beginning, and they could keep the pace until the end. Here from the beginning in the end, and then of course the route choice in the end also. And now we have the results on the scoreboard. Protest time 15 minutes starts now. And of course the prize giving ceremony will be at 16:45. And 2 minutes for the flower ceremony for top 3 athletes. In 2 minutes, please, Matti Rekmun, Olav Lundanes, William Lind, come to the podium area. Ja toivotaan tietenkin, että yleisö jäätte myös tähän odottamaan vartti palkintojen jakoa myös, niin on hyvä fiilis urheilijoilla sitten, että on väkeä katsomassa sitäkin. Ja kepsi seuranta koko radasta näkyy tuolla screenillä, miten tämä kisa ratkesi vahvaan tasaisen menoon. Ja tässä 11.12 Regmoon Lind tempaisivat tuonne polun kautta ja siihen tämä selkeästi ratkaa. Siinä pystyy Regmoon pistämään vauhtia niin paljon, että muut eivät ehtineet mukaan. They're on the way to the 12 control was the one big difference that make it so that Regmoon could run away from the others. And also here, route choice from the third last to the second last. Regmoon took the road under his legs and was fastest here. What a race from Martin Regmoon from Sweden. And then we should be ready for the flowering ceremony for today's race. I hope all the athletes are there on their positions for the flowering ceremony for today's race. Tight race has been seen. And top 3 athletes, William Lind, Olav Lundanen, Matti Regmoon, flowering ceremony in 1 minute. And here on the screen also best part of today's race, Martin Regmoon finishing as the World Cup winner here at Lohja today. First ever World Cup victory for him. And now we're beginning with the flowering ceremony. Ja nyt mennään kukituksiin. Middle distance World Cup competition here at Lohja. Top 3 today. Third, kolmas, William Lind, Ruotsi, Sweden. Kukitetaan jo huusi just William Lind. "47 seconds was the gap from William Lind to Matti Regmoon. Toinen tänään, second in today's top fight, Olav Lundanes, Norja, Norway. Onko vielä haasto kesken? And today's winner, king here today, Martin Regborn, Ruotsi, Sweden. Today's top 3, Martin Regborn, Olav Lundanes, William Lind. And the official prize giving ceremony will be held in 11 minutes. So So top 6 athletes, that means top 7, Rekmoon, Lundanes, Lind, Mattias Kiburz, Arvin Riedefeld, Gustav Bergman, and Eskil Skinberg. Top 6 athletes. Your prize giving ceremony in 10 minutes.
Kiitos sinne, mä vaihdan kalukkoon tätä kautta.
Huomenna sitten jatketaan pitkän matkan takaa jo kilpailulla, johon lähdetään torstain sprintin ja tämän päivän keskimatkan yhteensä mukaan ja sitten katsotaan, että mitä tapahtuu. Täällä valmentajat katsovat tarkkavaisesti, että mihinkä niitä greppejä täällä laitetaan, että mihin suuntaan se huominen kilpailu lähtee ja minkälaiset radat ovat mahdollisesti tulollaan. No, se selviää huomenna, kun kartta käteen saadaan. Ja lähdetään sitten uuteen taistoon mielenkiintoisista asetelmista. Helena Joutsenmartin Rekmoon lähtevät siellä kärjessä matkaan. Tomorrow will be the new day. Long distance competition with a changed start. We'll start at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Interesting competition ahead of us. Still to come tomorrow after 8 minutes when the protest time is over. The prize giving ceremony of today's race. Ja 8 minuutin kuluttua vielä palkintojen jako sitten tämän päivän kisan osalta. Kun tuo protestiaika on päättynyt.
5 minutes to the start of the prize giving ceremony. 5 minuutin kuluttua palkintojen jako. All top 6 athletes, please come to the prize giving ceremony. Regboon, Lundanen, Lind, Keyboard, Ridefelt, Bergman, Skinneberg. Ja suomalaiset tänään kerrotaan vielä tästä Predicportiin tänään 12. Ero tuli tuo 1.16. Oli Ojanaho jaettu 15 sija Magnederin kanssa 1.33 eroa kärkeen. Miika Kirmula 24. Oli Markus Taivainen 31. Aleksi Niemi 34. Otto Siimusas 36. Elias Kuukka 45. Ja sitten vielä Einari Heinaro. Tuolla 47. And we have now a couple of minutes left for the protest time, so please all athletes and also the prize givers be ready for the prize giving ceremony of today's race. Vielä muutama minuutti on jäljellä tätä virallista protestiaikaa ennen kuin pistetään palkinnot jakoon. Ja saadaan tämä päivä pakettiin. Pitkä päivä on takana, kun kilpailut alkoivat tänään aamulla kello 10. Nyt mennään kohta kello 17 ja kauan ei ehditä tässä lepäämään. Kun kisat sitten huomenna jatkuvat pitkän matkan kilpailun osalta taka-ajona lähdetään matkaan. So today we have had a long day when the competition started at 10 o'clock in the morning and now clock is almost at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and there is not going to be a long rest here between because tomorrow we continue with the race at 10 o'clock starting with the women's and men's chase start for the long distance and I believe it's going to be a tough race. It has the promise of some sunshine and warm weather, so it's going to be even tougher for tomorrow for the athletes than it was today. But now we are getting ready for the prize giving ceremony. Prize will be given by Mikko Salonen, IOF Vice President, and then also our competition leader in Luomo. And my clock is now 16:45, so we start the prize giving ceremony. Tänään 6. on 6th place. Eskil Skinneberg, Norway, and Gustav Bergman, Ruotsi, Sweden. And here comes Skinneberg and Bergman. Päivän kilpailun viides on 5th place, Albin Riedefeldt, Ruotsi, Sweden. Päivän kilpailun neljäs, fourth today, Matthias Kiburt, Sveitsi, Switzerland. Ja korokkeelle, to the podium, third today, päivän kolmonen, William Lind, Ruotsi, Sweden. Isan kakkonen, second, Olav Lundanes, Norja, Norway. Ja jos Helena Jansson oli päivän kuningatar, niin päivän kuningas on King of the Day, Martin Regborn, Ruotsi, Sweden. Voittoaika tänään 29:45. Winning time today 29:45. Congratulations to the top 6 athletes, Martin Regborn, Olav Lundanes, William Lind, Matthias Kiburt, Albin Riedefeldt, and Gustav Bergman, and Eskil Skinneberg. Tomorrow it's going to be a new competition day. Now it's time to have some rest and energy for today's long distance race. Good luck for the all athletes and we see you and hear you tomorrow. Tämä on tämä päivä siis paketissa. Huomenna mennään taas uudestaan. Kuten tapana sanoa, kiitos ja anteeksi. Mikretti kiittää ja kumartaa. Huomenna jatketaan.
rauhallisempi paikka. Niin taas semmonen, että sinne saa niinku... Ostaako nää siihen penkin taakse? Seuraaviksi. Sit saa vielä tuon latauksen kautta. Mä nyt tehdä se sama temppu. Eilen revitään. Se olikin jo irti. Nyt katsotaan tää. Tämä. En laita vielä lukkoon. Joo, avain oli vissiin sieltä. Varmaan kärryssä. Joo, mä katon mitä täällä on. Onkohan täällä muuten vielä... Onhan täällä vielä YouTube auki.